Honest, can you roll another death save?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Roll good. Roll good.
On.
Yay!
Mark 1 success.
Yay!
And then my character sheet crashed.
That could be a bad sign.
No.
We rolled a 1 on our API check. You're heading into town to visit the blacksmith for repairs.
Speaking of cons, we're at our own convention in game.
Oh,
We
shit.
are?
Oh, shit. Oops.
It could be.
Are we at a convention?
I mean, it's really a big question mark what this place is.
Weren't we being like tormented by crazy, multi-eyed lady?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know, instead of me recapping, I'm really more curious as to how you guys view where you're at.
Wait, I got this. Okay, so last time, folks, we got a little murder and death of Plucky, and the gang got a cool new Spelljammer, and they flew and followed the necklace, and it brought them to this weird asteroid that kind of swallowed them once they landed, without them realizing. After that, they met this weird man-child cat guy, and he seems to know something, but he doesn't know anything at the same time. And then after that, they think they find the girl, but it's a mouthless figure covered in eyes.
Yeah.
Did I do good?
I'll give you maybe a 10 for accuracy and maybe a 1 for effort. Where was the bloody
be
voice,
honest.
honestly? You can't just tell us what happened because I
you want
may
honest
be
to tell.
big and
You want honest to say.
funny,
You
right?
want
But I'm
honest.
not all brains, all
I
right?
need
So
to
we get the
understand.
point. You said what you needed to say, but what I'm saying is we want to hear you talk next time, honest, all right? That's all I'm saying.
Honest. I'm gonna have so much fun with honest.
What? 10 out of 10.
You know, I
on
am
the
too.
accuracy of the recap.
Speaking about the recap, where we left off, Deidre, you attempted to get the attention of this person who was turned away from you. You came up, you have her attention. She turns around, several noses, several eyes, and as you notice over your shoulder, there is a second one of these people off to the right. What do you do from here?
I would remain calm and try to slowly back up.
As you attempt to back up, her hand thrusts out and attempts to grab you. Can you make either a strength or a dexterity saving throw?
One dex coming up. 17.
You manage to get out of her way. Her hand grabs the air in front of you. You and Lavender slowly start to back up.
Back it up.
Oh, what are we doing standing back here? Let's get a move on. So wait, DM, she looks like the girl in the
found her.
gym, but just with a bunch of eyeballs and a lot of noses.
She has no mouth. It's just one solid piece of flesh. There are eyes on her chest, on her forehead. There's a couple noses.
You are not little. You are not from rock. Oh no.
As you all approach, you also all notice the second one just a little bit off down the hall.
This one.
Oh no.
Up here.
That is the second one.
Okay. I just want to make sure that was clocking the right one.
Well, I
Honest
suggest we
punch.
stay away from them.
Luke?
Oh, Dean,
Honest
did you
punch.
find the? Oh goodness, that there's her face is. She has many.
Not.
She
Try
looks
to-
quite badass. Let's not make fun of her. She didn't choose to. I mean, she might have chosen to look like that.
Her chin
She
is
is
starting to go
Can
up
I
and
have a
down.
bunch of eyeballs?
Is she reacting in any way to us as we walk past? Like, are the eyes tracking us? Is she moving towards us?
She is not moving yet, but she is watching, and it looks like her mouth where it should be. The skin, the jaw is going up and down,
Oh.
but there's no sound.
She tried to speak, but no noise, no mouth.
I'm gonna kind of squat down and like put my hands on my knees and like look at all of her different eyes and stuff. Be like, can I make my
That
other
upper one is moving. Is that real movement?
That's real movement. It's slowly coming towards you. It has a very strange gait to it. It's like its legs are not.
What
The
if
northern
honest,
one is moving.
What if
What?
honest open mouth for them? Honest go,
Oh,
climb.
don't touch it. Stop it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
don't-
swat your little paws away from her.
Oh, this.
He
over
like
here.
only was mimicking it. Oh, okay. But the first ladies, there's
I'm
another
gonna stay
first
right
lady.
here and keep my eye on this one, DM.
This one hide by wall.
Make a perception check.
Who?
Me?
Yes, anybody make a perception check that wants to perceive these beautiful creatures. Luke,
I
it's
got a 10. I can just see that they're
she's freaky.
They to most people would probably not look
11.
good, but Lucifer thinks
Got
they look
13.
badass and therefore thinks they look good.
Yeah, 13.
Blue,
11.
Blue, you notice that the eyes on the other eyes, all dart around like they're looking at nothing and everything at the same time.
Oh, I don't like that.
Ooh, that 5 is actually an 18 because it relies on sight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Rhoda, the one by Luke, pushes herself
I'm
to her feet. The knees shift very far left, then very far right. It's like she's struggling to stay up, but she manages it, and she takes a step towards Luke.
I was keeping my eye on her, so I can very clearly see her step towards me, though, right?
You can see her step towards you.
Well, then
can I
I'll see
do a
you
bonus
once
action
you're
right
back
now,
up there.
DM?
We're not in initiative right now, so
Can I push her away?
she
And honest,
she will
can-
make a she'll make a strength check to see if you can push her away. Give me
while
one.
he's doing that, can Honest just nonchalantly attempt to shoot
A nat
the?
fucking one.
northern one in the
Jesus
head.
Christ.
Give me
Can I
one.
use the
Put that on the counter,
telekinetic
DM.
Oh, it's going
to
on the
assist
counter.
him with that?
So, first, real quick, Luke, you don't manage to push her away yet. Honest, what was the question?
Can Honest attempt to just take his bow off his back and just nonchalantly shoot her in the head with a bit? Yeah, B in the head.
Make an attack roll, and then let's roll initiative.
All right. All right.
Wait, hold on. DM, I know that Rhoda wanted to do something as well before both me and Honest took the steering wheel away from him, and Rhoda definitely did not call out for it like that song Jesus Take the Wheel. So please, before we take initiative, can Rhoda make that move real quick?
What did you want to do, Rhoda?
So here's a question, actually. The reason I asked about a bonus action is I took the telekinetic feat, which means I have a telekinetic stealth.
Oh.
Can I, rather than just say I'm going to take that action myself, can we treat that as a help action on Lucifer's shove?
So, I'll make her make a second saving throw against Luke's passive here.
But it was a now one, DM.
That's okay. It's okay.
All right.
It's really against your passive strength more than anything. And 210.
Does 12 hit,
She
by the
still
way?
succeeds. 12 does hit.
All right, let's see how
I
many
tried
damage.
there. I tried there, Rhoda.
3 damage, and she has. Where'd you say it hit her?
With 3 damage,
Probably
let's say it hits her shoulder, which gets jutted way back. She stretches further than she should be able to, and then she comes right back up. The arrow is just sticking there. And
He
please,
just has like a cold gaze, and he's just like, "You're not a pretty lady."
please roll initiative.
Nat 20.
Woo, that goes on the counter. That's
And-
one of each side
Okay,
tonight.
21.
Back to back, too. Nat 1 last time, Nat 20 this time. That's
Yeah,
cool.
pretty
I dig
much.
that.
And Rhoda, what did you get?
Oh, right, initiative.
Yep, yep.
All right.
Yes, Plucky,
15.
or not Plucky. New Plucky has decided to shoot first and ask questions later.
Furry Plucky. Yep, I saw it.
And I hit him his shoulder. It not feeling good. It not feeling.
Dangerous is gonna give him a look. Why did you do that?
Not lady. No.
Luke,
A monster.
Luke, it's up to you. You're first in initiative.
Okay.
You hear the
Can
plunk
I
of an arrow
take-
behind you.
Can I take a sharp edge and try to cut where I see her mouth moving to try to make a gap so she can try to see if she can speak? I want to like try to like
Make an attack roll. What weapon are you using? Just a regular knife?
probably a hand axe.
Okay, make.
Oh wait a sec. Hold on. Never mind.
No, hold on. This is my what are you
Not
talking about? Hold on. This is the first
No,
time-
I realized that I have-
Hold on.
Hold on. No, that's why I said never mind, because I'm like, hold on, I get 2 actions, but I'm like, wait a minute, it's not my turn, so it doesn't matter.
Don't worry, you'll get your actions on your turn.
So I answered my own question. That's why I'm like, never mind.
All right, Luke, make an attack roll into
30,
hand
20
axe.
to hit.
That hits. This thing moves very awkwardly. No armor. It's not a very, to your eyesight, it's not a very defensive-minded creature. Roll damage real quick.
It's gonna be 9 points of damage.
You lean in with your hand axe where its mouth should be, and you make that slit. And as you do, the jaw just kind of slides, and you didn't make a mouth, but there's now a hole there, and you don't see a tongue as you look in. You don't even get hit with a breath of air. It's like this thing isn't even breathing.
Does it bleed though?
There's no blood to it, no. It's just a clean slice through the skin.
I'm sorry, but you're fucking terrifying, and I'm gonna take another swing at the top of her head, kind of like bringing my axe down on the top of her.
That is absolutely
For a 10 to
terrifying.
hit.
That hits.
Wow, okay.
These things do not move well when they're not armored.
That's gonna be another 6 points of damage.
I'm assuming we're not trying to make the mouth hole bigger.
I'm trying to make a large gaping hole in the top of her head larger.
You have made a slice. But it's almost like the jaw portion could fall off if you just slice enough skin. Deidre.
And then I'm gonna
Oh, go ahead.
hold on. I get 2 attacks and a bonus action, sorry. I'm gonna point my finger at her and be like, I'm gonna point my rock arm and I'm gonna point it at her, right? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna taste a bit of my stone. And then I'm gonna wild shape into a mouse. Instead of catching magic stone. Yeah.
Okay, so you are now a teeny tiny mouse.
I'm a teeny tiny mouse.
Deidre,
Yeah?
you see Luke disappear into a teeny tiny mouse.
Aww.
As you say, all the eyeballs of this thing shift towards you. They all blink in unison.
Crap. Look what? I didn't want. I don't think they want to harm us.
Do you know that for sure?
You guys are harming them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're technically harming
I
them.
don't know.
You just hear the little
squeak,
squeak, squeak, squeak, squeak, squeak.
Honest still has like this cold expression on his face, and he still has this bow drawn. He like, I don't know. This one not know. No.
Deidre, you see the second one at the other side of the cave. The arrow is very clearly sticking in its shoulder, and there is wild, uncontrolled movements as she just starts jerking back and forth, back and forth. There's an obvious anger.
Well, that one's clearly angry about that little stunt you did. Okay. Can I roll a survival check to figure out if these creatures are dangerous at all?
You can roll a survival check, and I'll tell you what that gets you. An insight check might be better, but a survival check will get you other information.
Alright, I'll do an insight.
It's up to you. I'll give you either. Different rolls give you different things.
20.
There are no claws. You look at their hands, there's no sharp nails, no claws, there's obviously no teeth. There's wild, uncontrolled movements. They do look strong. Like you wouldn't necessarily would want to get clotheslined by one of these things, but they don't seem to be fast or fearsome in the traditional animalistic sort of way.
Guys, I don't think we should fight them.
No baba. No ba.
As long as we don't continue to hit them, I don't think they're gonna hurt us.
Honest, no. It seemed like crap.
We don't know that. After all,
Do know what? What is?
what? Not really, no. What is?
Honest, no, remember this. Honest, honor, honest. Then he just slowly lowers his bow.
Honest, do you remember something?
No, bunk, no. Honest, he no remember.
Okay.
But honor make honor no do. Honor no oh no. And then he just kind of puts his bow away and just stares at the ground for a second.
Oh, jeez.
So, just so I'm clear, Deidre, do you do anything else on your turn?
I am not. I'm not gonna attack him.
Roto, you're up next.
This feels like the Neogi all over again.
Nogi?
Don't worry about it, Honest.
Oh, okay. No worry.
Are you telling me that you believe, Deirdre, that these undead-looking monstrous eye things that we happened to find in a cavern that we accidentally came through, following an unknowable path, according to that thing, bracelet, princess thing, are not going to attack us?
I don't think so. As long as we don't attack them. Though, I think the second one might, due to... As she nods over to Honest, a bit of a... unprovoked. Because,
All
look,
right,
even though...
We've now hit both of them. Lucifer has cut one in the face,
Mhm.
and Honest has shot one in the shoulder.
Mhm. And for some reason, the
Don't
one...
want to attack them.
No, because something doesn't feel right.
We're all gonna die.
No die.
I can get this far, DM. Does B move towards me at all?
I'll tell you on your turn. Or on it their turn. They certainly
Okay.
know they're watching you.
I will hold an action. Which one am I gonna hold? All right, actually, no, I'm not going to hold an action. I cast Web on the wall behind B. Kind of
Okay.
sticking B to that there.
She will do is just a dex save, or can she do a strength save?
I believe on the initial cast, it is
Just a dex,
strength.
And then
Fills
she
the
can...
area. If they start its turn in the webs or enters them during its turn, it's a dex saving throw, so DC 15 dex save at the start of its turn, and then a strength check on subsequent turns.
All right, she will make
Using that.
She will make a dexterity saving throw. Which 17.
Jesus Christ.
This thing is
She's
not
great.
dexterous, but she manages. You have covered the web. You have covered the wall in web. She has managed with her strange gait to slide very far in one direction with her feet firmly planted underneath her. Her legs bow. And then she comes back up in the right direction.
Which direction is that?
Straight up, but she's looking at you now.
Fair. If we're not gonna fight them, let's just leave them and walk on.
Yeah.
Anything else, Roto?
I second that idea.
Just grumps, and that's it.
Real quick, before somebody goes to bed, she wants to say goodnight to the group.
Good night. Hey!
No, you go sleep now. Bye-bye. No. Good night.
Polly want a cracker, and Heavy the Viking is a cracker.
Oh,
Polly want
let
a
me
cracker.
tell you right now.
I have thoroughly missed this encounter, and I absolutely would love a cracker right now.
No, I want to eat you.
Cracker, or are we talking about a chicken
Probably
and a
want to
biscuit?
eat you,
You
Happy
are
the
not allowed
Viking.
to eat me. Eating any kind of sentient being in which you can hold a conversation with me is just flat out wrong. Have you even thought about my family? Have you even thought about the clan in which I left behind? Have you thought about the people that would miss me?
I still eat you.
All right. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Happy
Good
the
night.
Viking and the rest of the
Good.
crew.
Yell into the mic. Good night.
Oh, goodness.
That's silly.
Doesn't hurt to have silly moments.
You should
It's
live with her
always
there.
good to have a
Build
little
this
bit of
silly
goofing
moment.
around.
Yep.
All right, she's going to bed now. No, no, 1 minute. All right, back to the slot. Back to the game. Their turn. Luke, when you wild shape, I believe you have the stat block of that creature, correct?
Yep.
So,
Hold on 1 second.
So you have the stat block of basically, let's use a rat, because that's what I can find, which gives you an AC of 10, and you have temporary hit points
Of 2. I
equal
gain 2
to
temporary
your,
hit points.
to your druid level. You see this
I
thing's
think Lucifer is about to get bored.
this thing's hands come up way high in the sky and try to slam into you.
You just hear a squeak right beforehand.
You will squeak.
Lucifer.
Take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and there is a spark of electricity that shoots through this thing as it hits you. And you feel a jolt of 2 lightning damage as well.
Doesn't that knock me out of wild shape form?
Under old rules, I'm not fully sure how the 2024 wild shape rules work.
Okay, so I retain my HP dice and everything like that, so never mind. I'm still the mouse. So that was, well, let me do the math again. 17 points of damage. Okay. Squeak!
And she pushes her hand down and attempts to crush you for a second hit. And she does for a 27 made naturally.
Damn it.
So first crush is for 22.
Jesus!
Jesus.
Oh no.
And the spark this time is for 13.
Damn. Okay.
Honest? Rhoda, you can take an attack of opportunity if you want. This thing is going for the initial person that started this fight. Would you like an attack of opportunity, Rhodo?
Do I want to punch it with my fist? I do not.
All right,
I
Honest?
like to say as this is happening, Honest is just looking up at them with like a big smile, already forgetting what's going on, just like, hello.
As you say hello, it hits you with a 25. 19 points of damage.
Oh no.
And there is a spark that gives you 7 additional lightning damage. And her hands come way back a second time. Like there's no fine dexterity movements. And they swing through again, trying to hit you in your little cat ears.
Oh no.
And does with the 25, connects very thoroughly. And this time you feel 13 points of damage. And you take that little spark for 3 additional lightning points. And Roto, you hear the shuffling
damage.
the shuffling of dirt around the corner.
Uh-oh.
Of course I do.
Honest, what would you like to do?
So, do spells count as...
They count as a magic action.
Okay. Honest would like to rage.
You may rage.
And then I believe I still get to attack.
Yep.
Yeah, raging is a bonus action.
Alright. So, almost instinctually, he just bites into her neck. Let's see how successfully. I do. Oh, not very good. 11. Does an 11 hit?
Yes. This thing is not,
Alright.
it doesn't have the fine motor skills to get out of the way of your hits almost.
For 5 damage.
Alright, and are you adding the rage damage onto that?
I did not.
Okay, is rage
So how
2.
much?
Let me find your rage category here. Under the very many things that are in a profile. So, rage. When you take a melee attack using strength, with a weapon or an unarmed strike and deal damage to the target, you deal bonus damage to the target. It increases as you gain levels as a barbarian, shown in the rage column of the barbarian features table. Well, that's not helpful, D&D Beyond.
Nope.
I'll say he's a level 5 barbarian.
Give me 1 second. I should be able to find that on the D&D Beyond site. So, PHB, barbarian, level, and to correct you, currently he's a level 5 barbarian. Plus 2 damage. So that will be 7.
Right? And then while he lets go for a split second and hisses and just attempts to stab his short sword straight through her gut. Let's see how successful he is. Oh, 10.
Hits.
Alright, let's see. So that'd be 12 with the rage.
You dig it into her and you pull it out. There's no blood. It's there's some kind of ooze, but it's not blood. It's like a clear, almost medical kind of liquid. Maybe medical is not the right term, but it's viscous.
It's safe to accidentally consume, right?
Sure. She honestly doesn't look that hurt. No, honestly.
You'll fall down now. You'll fall down. And he's just like pointing her in the face, almost like poking her in the head. You'll fall down.
As you talk to her, there's no real understanding that's being communicated to her. She doesn't understand.
Honest does either.
That you guys are lost together. Honest, anything else?
No.
Loop?
Honest, no.
You what?
It is me.
Loop.
Is
Okay.
Loop. Is
It's so difficult sometimes to trying to distinguish between bloop and Luke.
Luke,
But okay.
your rat friend Luke and your new barbarian friend Honest each look hurt.
Okay.
I'm a mouse.
And yeah, and you're
Yes,
also
it's
a
a
mouse. is a mouse. So Bloop is gonna take a 5-foot step here. And he is going to, if I remember right, yes, so I can use my shaped self to elongate an arm and I'm going to long distance attack B here. The Picassa B. Attack. Unarmed strike. Here we go. It was a 15 hit.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Very easily.
Yes.
This thing almost swerves into your punches.
Yeah. So I will hit it with 7 damage. And also gonna tick off a key point. Where are my key points? Hello? Key points.
Hello, key points.
Hello, key points. Okay, so I'm gonna tick one. Oh, that changed. There's no longer the tick boxes for it. Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna tick off a key point to add on a hand of harm. For an additional 9 points of necrotic damage.
Some of the skin blackens and melts away, and there's just a charred center where you hit.
Nice.
She still doesn't seem that bothered by it, though.
Oh, dang. And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I got plenty, yeah. I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to do the same thing with Picassa A with my my extra attack. I'm going to do an unarmed strike for a 19 to hit.
Absolutely. This one swerves into your fist, too. You come around, big haymaker, it swerves right into it to meet it.
And Bloop just runs around here past between Honest and Lavender, adjacent to Lucifer, the tiny mouse that got absolutely hammered, but not in the good way, and just haymakers Picassa A in the face. He's like, "You will not hurt my friend Lucifer." So 10 damage there, and with that, I'm gonna burn another key point for a flurry of blows to protect my my best friend Luke. So flurry of blows is here. God, did they change? I think they changed D&D Beyond character sheets, didn't they? Because this looks slightly different. But 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For the first flurry. So that's going to be 7 force damage. I keep on forgetting to mention that these are force damage, by the way, because of my hand wraps.
Oh, I love your hand wraps. Just pow pow.
Yeah, just pow, just hitting with a full force, and then the second flurry of blows. Oh, he's gonna miss.
a nat 1 always misses, yes.
A nat 1, yeah. So just I punch her and she doubles over, and I expect her to recover faster, and I go to punch where I expect her to be, but it just whiffs right over her head.
It's a good try though. You see the hair just kind of flow along the back of your hand as you do. And you get a good look at this thing's eyes and the mouth hole that Luke has cut. And the jaw is just hanging agape with no teeth, no tongue. It's just like a dark void going into the back of this thing's skull.
Don't like it. What? Dee Dee? Rodo, have either of you seen creatures like this before? I think people usually have insides on their inside, right?
Generally, that is where the insides are found, yes.
They just looks like a black void. I don't think these people are exactly people. And that'll be my turn.
Right.
I am not surprised by this news.
Me neither.
Luke,
I
would,
don't know. I'm so tired of our shit.
Luke,
No people?
would you like to remain a mouse?
No, I'm gonna come out of being a mouse, and as I do, I'm gonna go right into a wild shape and take a reckless attack with my Sunblade.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sunblade.
Your Sunblade
For
erupts.
21 to hit.
That hits.
That fucking, and then so that's 4 with an added 2 on the rage, and then is this person an undead perchance?
They are not.
Or a strange weird creature.
They are not undead. No.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make another attack for a 19 to hit.
Also hits. Your Sunblade is tearing through layers of this thing.
That's gonna be 8 points of damage, and then I'm gonna put my finger right like a centimeter away from his forehead and be like, I'm not fucking up this time, and cast a magic stone for a nat 20.
Crit magic
Nice.
stone.
Very nice.
That puts you at 12 on the nat 20 chart.
It's gonna be, wow, 9 points of damage.
In my mind, you shoot it right in the mouth hole you created. You see the back of her neck swell up where it hits. Loose skin falls down, and the stone just drops into whatever its internal cavities are.
Ugh,
Oh.
I don't like that.
Wow.
Do you hear a clunk? Is there a clunk that comes from the inside of it?
There's no clunk.
fall.
It's not like this thing is metal. It is real skin, if that helps.
Ugh. It's
That is
just
it
like
for my turn.
It's just a bag of skin. Skin
Ugh.
bag.
Deidre,
This empty bag. We
Deidre,
empty
the-
bag, no, just skin.
the path of choosing not to fight these things do not agree.
Well, I mean, we chose to take the path of trying, like, okay, maybe we'll just, like, and then they completely rock our shit. So,
Yep.
To be honest, they did not fire first. Hand
Yep.
did not fire first in this situation.
No, they do
They didn't
first.
want-
They attack honest. And they attack him. They no attack. Yeah.
I mean, Bloop was considering, like, going up and using a hand of healing on one of them until they completely rocked Luke's world.
Look for.
So,
Yep. Okay.
They don't get none of your healing.
nope.
Although
no
Luke
healing.
might need some healing.
He might, yeah.
Ugh.
Deidre, what would you and Lavender like to do?
She looks over at Lavender. Come on, you know what we have to do.
Yes. Which one do you want me to bite?
The one in front of us. I'll take care of Lucifer.
Do you want him to attack A?
Yep.
Alright, roll a d20 for me.
Okie dokies.
And a blink
Full
dog.
repeat.
It doesn't matter what his modifier is, it's not gonna be, nope, 7. His modifier is 5. So he'll go up to A. He'll interpose himself between Bloop and whatever this thing is, this Picassa, and attempt to bite. Catch the air in front of it and pull back. It is now in its range.
All right, let me take care of Luke. And I use Healing Word on a... Where is it? On 3rd level. On Lucifer. 12.
Luke, take 12 points of healing damage.
Sweet.
Let's try not to die. And I have my turn.
Roto, there is a shuffling down the hall.
Can I see anything down the hall?
If you take a few more steps forward, you can. Oh well, I'll kind of clear it out. It's coming down the left passageway.
All right, but there are 2 targets here. I'm gonna step a little closer to this wall. I'm actually gonna move down here so I can support everybody.
If you go that path, you will pass through her range, to give you a warning.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, you can disengage, but
It,
I mean, that would
it
be
is
an
an
action.
action to disengage.
That would be a good
That is-
action.
That is, yeah.
I always sleep on disengage. Like, I don't know why.
The thing is nobody sleeps on
disengage is great.
It's just,
It costs an action.
It costs an action.
yeah, it's great for
Yeah.
DMs, right? Like,
hmm Well, here's the thing, though. I usually play casters, and then I always end up somehow getting into melee, and I'm like, I am a squishy boy. I should not be here.
But Bloop is not a squishy boy, and that's good. Except,
Yeah.
like, canonically, he's squishy in a different way.
Yeah, he's
very, very
squishy. He's squishy in a physical sense, but not in a like a mechanical sense.
all right, I'm gonna hit B with Ray of Frost. Hopefully, 25 to hit.
You do. You're gonna
Yes.
slam this thing in its back.
9 points of cold damage.
You can see the ice on its back as its joints get even more frozen than it started as.
All right, now I'm going to use the telekinetic shove as my bonus action. And we're going to... I need a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Strength save?
Yeah.
Okay. 22.
God damn it.
Damn.
They do look strong. They're not
They
quick.
do look strong.
They got a weird gait to them, but they look strong.
It's like no. Okay.
No, all right, I'm going to stay where I am for the moment. I don't want to take a hit. 1,
Luke,
2, 3, 5. I feel like I can get here without going through her range. Does that sound legit? Does that sound legit?
that's totally legit. As long as you don't hit one of those squares that are right adjacent to her, you can go however you want.
All right, so I'm not entering those squares, so I'm going to come over here. That's it for me.
Luke, you see it thrust itself at you with its awkward mannerisms again, and you did a reckless attack.
Uh-oh.
Nat 20.
No. Ooh. Best friend.
So, best friend, 28 points of damage with the bludgeoning. Are you raging?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
think he was, yeah.
that will cut in half. The
Okay,
next
only
part, you
14.
feel a big spark of electricity as 5 points of damage jolt into you. So there is a big swing with the first one, and the electric arc that bridges you two just stays for an extra second through the air. And one-way slam, two-way slam. She throws again. and gets a 22 with the advantage. This time there's 9, which will cut down to 4. That familiar spark is there for 2 points of damage. There are now just several bolts of lightning that are connecting you guys for a moment before they fade. And honest, my friend, you did not reckless attack, so that's good. It throws itself at you, connects with a 25.
Oh no.
It slams into your neck for 9 points of damage. Rage will cut that to 8. And as it does, you feel your fur stick up as 7 points of lightning damage slams into you. And the second attack with a 19 will also hit. $17 points of damage, rounded down to 8.
No.
Another spark of electricity for 6 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
Honest goes down. And as she hits you, it's not her blow that knocks you down. It's the arrow that's sticking out of her shoulder that started all of that. That jams into your neck.
Hold on. I think something happens when I don't know if I chose it though.
Do you have a feature of some sort?
I think I need to find it, but I think I might have not given myself it.
What feature are you thinking about?
If I get killed, I come back with 1 health. But I don't know if I actually did get that.
Okay, well that
would be half orc, right?
I don't remember what it's called.
That or maybe a barbarian.
I don't see it, so yeah, it's a barbarian feature. Oh, so it'd be feature traits. I'm stupid.
If
Class
you
feature.
So if you find it, well, it's gonna be your turn next. So.
Beast. No, primal knowledge.
You have alert as a feature.
Yeah, it'd be a class feature, whatever it is. I just can't.
I don't think I can't see where you would have it. So, if you find it, let me know. But for the meanwhile, could you roll a death saving throw for me?
It looks like I don't have it, so yeah.
The arrow that started all of this slams into you, and that's what knocks you unconscious.
All right. 10
is a success. 1 success. Loop, your newest barbarian friend, who you've known for less than 5 minutes, is bleeding out on the ground.
Woo! Bloop is just losing all his friends. He's like, "Oh, best friend! Oh, new friend! Oh, best friend! Oh, new friend!" Bloop is like, "Dee, take care of Lucifer. I'm gonna go help our new friend here." And he's going to, and yeah, he's 10 feet away from A, so assuming that they don't have extended reach like I do, he'll sort of like roll back over here, like extendo arm his pseudopod and go for like a backhand, swinging backhand across at B. For my attacks. I will do unarmed strike. Oh, I was so close to a 20. 19, so a 27 to hit.
It will again. You're gonna slam it right in its face. Actually, this is probably more like side temple as it's looking down at Honest.
Yeah, so just like bam, backhand, 9 force damage straight into its dome. Second attack, 19 to hit.
Yeah.
For another 7.
So you hit one side of its head, then you go right back and you hit
Right back and hit the other.
and its body moves with each of the hits.
Bam, and I'll hit that second attack with a 7 points of necrotic damage with a Hand of Harm.
And you see it starts to get, for lack of a better word, emotional, and its head starts twisting and turning. Its hands go above. It's like it's losing whatever mind it has after that hit.
Oh no. And then seeing this, I think I can do... Yeah, I can do that as my burning another key point for a flurry of blows. First one is going to be for a Hand of Healing to... I'm gonna like reach over and just like kind of do like the Tai Chi like pressure point, like hit him in like a pressure point, and like encourage his body to like start recovering faster. And I could have been better, but 7 points of healing to Honest.
In my mind, you like reach down and you start scritching behind his ears, and you keep going until you see like the little cat paw tap.
That's cute.
Like-
I like that.
No, no
Adorable.
touch, no touch, no touch.
Honest wakes up on the ground like a cat with its legs crossed over one another and looks up with these big Puss in Boots eyes at you, Blue.
Big Puss in Boots eyes, yes. And then he just looks.
What happened?
He's like, I almost went into doing my version of an Honest voice.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, it is time to wake up, friend. And with my second flurry of blows, I will turn, and like one of my legs will like shoot up and do like sort of a roundhouse kick on B. For flurry of blows. Oh, 17 hit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Real quick, how many points of healing do I get?
You had 7 healing, so you should be up to 7 now. So flurry of blows, so 11 damage, and I'll burn 1 more key point because why not? These guys really hurt. To do another Hand of Harm. My Hand of Harms are not doing very harmy. 6 points, and I also just realized last turn as well. I've been sleeping on one of my features, Physician's Touch. When I use Hand of Harm on a creature, you can subject that creature to the poison condition until the end of my next turn. So if it's capable of being poisoned, Picassa B is now poisoned.
So you see the poison like that would be there, and you just see it drip down her side like it's completely unaffecting her. But
Okay.
there is a bubbling streak down her. All of her eyes blink together, and you can see the rage building.
Okay. Like, that's what you get for hurting my friends. And he's just gonna take like a martial arts stance, ready to like keep on pummeling, kind of standing adjacent to Honest. And that'll be my turn.
It hurts.
Luke,
Get up, friend. Live.
I'll only tell you right now, eyeballs, You may hurt, but there's no sparks between us. And I'm gonna make a reckless attack on her.
You throw caution to the wind. Nat 20.
20.
Hey, that's fantastic.
We like to see it. We love to see it.
That's like your second nat
That's
20.
gonna-
Third.
Yeah.
This is the third this session.
okay.
20 turns.
Just this encounter. That's gonna be 10 off the spot. I'm gonna consume a radiant consumption, and on top of that, it's going to add an extra 8 points of radiant damage. So that's 18 points, and then I'm gonna make another attack with my Sunblade for an 18 to hit.
That hits. You can see she is starting to get angry as well.
And doing 8 points of damage there. Sorry, that's 10 points of damage there.
You come through,
And then-
you manage to chop
ahead.
off that jaw that you had opened up, and now the top part is just this hanging hole as the flesh is still attached, but it's hanging down like a ribbon by her chest, like she's wearing her chin as a necklace.
Oh.
Gross. And then that's it for my turn.
I hate
That's
that.
gross.
Deidre.
Yes. Oh. Okay. All right, you big chunk. Time for a little fire.
Pick him up, Dee Dee.
As she conjures her flame blade.
All right, flame blade erupts.
And I'm seeing if I can get in.
You
And I'm
can-
gonna take a stab to her.
Yeah, if you want to step in that space between Luke and Lavender, you can.
Alright.
I'm just gonna slide Lavender down. We go 1.5 people
Yeah.
per square, so those 2 squares are currently maxed out.
Yep. And I take a swing at her. 14.
Hits. Are you trying to chop off that necklace of hers?
Yep. 8
Let's
damage.
let's say you do that and it falls to the floor as you now smell burning hair and skin, and Lavender looks down at the jaw like he wants it for a toy.
Like, oh, treat.
Lavender.
He might go for it. What do you want Lavender to do?
Like, treat, no treat. Treat, no treat. Treat, no treat. Oh.
Lavender, go for it if you want that for a treat. But right now we gotta focus on this.
All right, what do you want him to do?
Alright. Let's try for another attack.
Roll a d20.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on! It landed on the 18! And it rolled over! It was on the 18!
So,
Come on!
I don't think Lavender's even trying to attack it. I think you see the paws come up and take the mandible and like slide it towards him and then put it up to his mouth, and you hear in your head, "I've got it."
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
You got it, bud.
You really got it.
Rodo, would you like to have a shot at them?
Yes.
I believe in you. Would you like to hit A or B?
Let's go with B.
Something just occurred to me.
Oh, what's that?
I really hope that this isn't some like really messed up kind of like magic thing where these things are guardians of this lady, but like they're tied to her life force somehow.
Thought of that earlier, but I just didn't say anything because I'm the one that started this.
And we're basically just like killing this poor girl by attacking these things. I really hope.
I hope it's not that.
DM,
If
you're
this is a
evil
prison
if you're doing
designed to hold princesses and special ladies, what better way to hold them than to turn them into these demonic creatures? A or B could be the lady we're looking for. Not attached to her, but the lady we're looking for.
Oh no.
DM, I see your face right now, and I don't like it.
I have a nice face.
I would like a DC 15 hit save on B, please.
What kind of save is B doing?
An intelligence save.
It fails.
Thank goodness. All right,
like
that is
Intelligence.
8 points of psychic damage, and the next saving throw that B has to make gets 1d4 subtracted from it.
All right, just remind me. I'll give her a border so we remember.
Yep,
Just remind me when we get there.
will do.
Rodo, is there anything else?
No, I'm not going to waste that next saving throw on a telepathic push. So no. No, that's it.
Give me half a second to find something.
Oh, wait. Is there any sign of something coming around that corner up there?
There is still shuffling of feet, yes.
Shuffling.
All right. Then nothing more for this turn. I'm good.
Are there more? Are there more ugly duckling lady eyeball amalgams shuffling around the corner?
Luke, hands to you again. It hits you with a 25.
Jesus.
Oh no. She's really mad that now that she lost.
She
her
is
jaw.
mad. The movements are much more frantic. You see her head just swirling around like she could have hit anybody and just randomly chose Luke. 16 points of damage, round that down to 8, and you feel a spark of electricity for 3 points of lightning damage. And Deidre, the follow through goes to you. Luke, do you still have the Ancestral Guardian's feat where they have disadvantage against anyone else?
Hold on 1 second. So I got all kinds of. I thought I did, but that. Hold on.
When raging, the first creature he
ancestral
hits.
protection. Yeah. When that target hits a creature other than me, that creature has resistance to the damage being dealt.
All right.
So, they have resistance.
Okay.
So
On top
Deidre,
of it, I'm also going to do Spirit Shield as a reaction. While I'm raging, another creature I can see within 30 feet of me takes damage. I can use my reaction to reduce that by 2d6.
Ooh.
the good news is that with your ancestral protectors, it guided this thing's blow away from Deidre, and it just whiffs in the air above Lavender.
Nice.
Nice.
Plucky, this thing is now frantically aiming at you.
Plucky. I'm not plucky.
Oh, but you could meet Plucky soon.
Oh no!
19 to hit.
I'd like to say, Honest has not stood up since he's been revived.
That is 9 points of damage. You're not raging anymore because you became incapacitated and you haven't had a turn
So
since.
9 points of damage, you said?
9 points of damage.
He's back.
Honest just immediately goes limp.
And
Poor Honest.
the worst news for you is that you are the creature closest to it.
And I can't get away because I don't get a turn before it.
So go ahead and mark one death save down. As you go down and it hits on your side, you all hear cracking of ribs.
So that's a failure?
One failure, yes.
Oh no.
You have to remember, Honest has the mind and body of a child.
So he's a
And-
child.
So he's 30 years old, but he's
That's
a
a lot
child.
Has a mind and a body of a child.
Wait.
He's
What?
stunted.
You made
He's
a child?
30 years old,
Is it?
but like because of his head damage, he's just kind of very child.
You know, I appreciate that you think 30-year-old is childish, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
No, he's childish, not his age.
You all see a third one enter, and she just starts looking around at
Oh,
everything.
no!
There's
not a
no-
third one.
There's no violent gestures or anything yet. Her eyes just start blinking, trying to understand it all. But sheer that strange walk they have just came in on it.
Oh no!
Honest, can you roll another death save?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Roll good.
It's,
Roll good.
On.
yay!
Mark one success.
And then my character sheet crashed.
That could be a bad sign.
No.
So we rolled a 1 on our API check. You're heading into town to visit the blacksmith for repairs.
When you let us know when you're repaired. You'll have one success and one failure. That's much better than 2 failures.
Yeah.
Blue.
Honestly.
Okay, I'm back on the character sheet. Oh, but it didn't register my success.
That's fine. You can mark it now.
There we go.
Okay, so it's up to me.
It's up to you.
Yep.
Dude. I'm gonna need to get in to melee with her. I'm gonna. I'm trying to see if I have literally anything that could possibly help here.
You got this. You can beat her.
You
I
should.
have the feeling that I really don't. Well, I really okay. Have that. Okay, I have that. Okay. I'm just looking to make sure that if I'm not like missing any very important features or anything that I could be using here, but I think I'm using everything that I got. Oh, here's something. Oh, I could do this. Okay. Bloop will move up into melee, just to give it another target outside of Honest, who is down. And he will be like, I told you, you can't hurt my friends. And we'll go for an attack. 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, it serves right into it. It's still bent over Honest, and you just come up. You can just hit it on its rib cage.
Okay, 8 force damage. Second attack. Oh my god. 10's gonna miss, isn't it?
No. 10 hits.
10 will hit?
These are not hard to hit.
Okay. Another 8 force damage as I get it like right in the ribs.
Its body starts to flail madly again. No
Okay.
fine motor control. Its arms are above its head.
Okay, and I'm gonna do. God, I'm getting really low on key points, but I will do a expend a key point for another flurry of blows. 25 to hit.
Another connect.
Hi.
Hello.
For
Hi here.
Hi there.
7. Burning another key point.
It
for
looks
a-
very badly damaged now.
For a oh, where did it go? Where's my attack? Hand of harm. Yes, that was a little bit better. So 9 necrotic damage.
You hit it, and the part where you connect with the necrotic damage, it slowly starts to blacken away, then it splits, and it can't stand up anymore. Falls down backwards. Its legs are twisted like you just broke its legs in the fall, and its head is twisted at a 90-degree angle from its body.
Oh,
Guys, I'll be
Oh.
back real quick. I gotta go to the bathroom.
okay.
Okay.
So is it looking real messed up or is it down? Is it down? I killed it.
Yes.
Nice. Nicely done.
And then for my
You see the third one look down at the dead one.
Yes. So for my second flurry of blows, I will actually reach out, just like toe tap Honest and give him like a little like tickle maybe to his side for 11 points of healing.
Okay.
And I'm just like reaching over like, come on, little cat friend, we need to get up.
You tickle him
And
again.
we'll look over at C. Battle ready. I'll actually move up here, just like take a step towards C. Not attacking, but definitely taking a defensive stance.
Its eyes swivel between the down Picassa and you. It and you. It and you.
Like I don't want to have to hurt you if I don't have to. But if you make a move against me or my friends, I will.
Luke, what would you like to do?
Luke is going to take a big ol' swipe with the Sunblade. That's 25 to hit.
You will be slicing off appendages.
That's going to be 9 points with 2 with the rage is 11. Add on 8. Oh no, I can't do that. I already used it. No! Then go ahead and add on this extra attack for a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And then an extra 8 points of damage for 17 total.
It begins to flail even more wildly than the other one. Its shoulder juts back like it's possessed, like it's going to hit you, then rushes forward, droops, back again. The other shoulder tries to compensate. The motor control is just not there with this thing. Deidre.
Yeah.
I thought it was dead. Can I cast a quick magic stone at it?
Yep, see if you can hit the mouth hole again.
I can't. No, it's 8 to hit.
It is not. That is surprisingly too low to hit.
Okay, sweet. Okay, and that's it for my turn.
Deidre,
Yes.
this thing is flailing, standing up.
Hate to do this again, but Flame Blade.
Make a strike. You connect.
14.
You certainly connect with this thing.
6 damage.
You smell the burning hair and the flesh, but it's still
This
standing.
one has your turn.
Honest, I believe you have 11 points of healing from Blue.
Yes.
Oh yay!
I gave you like a little side tickle with my foot, and I was like, "Come on, little friend, get up."
Honest,
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I can do a healing word yet.
It's your turn. I mean, it's still your turn.
All right, bonus action healing word on Honest. Please, little one, don't
Don't die.
Why everything keep going dark?
7. Woo!
Honest, you're on the ground prone. When you look over, this thing is on the ground next to you. Its limbs are all crossed over with each other. Its neck looks broken.
Like, although he can't get up, he's like, his body reacts like a cat jumping out of fear.
I can
It
see
just
your
stiffens
the
up,
hair
just like,
stand up. Deidre,
Just
do
like,
do you want Lavender
yes.
to do anything?
Yep. Trying to bite attack.
All right, make an attack roll. Add 5.
Okay, at 5, that is a...
Lavender that manages to bite this time. Roll a d4
Yeah.
and add 3.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, puppy.
Heck yeah! That will be a 7.
Tears a big gash in its leg, and it's still, as it does that, it has its jaw protected underneath his chest. Like he has made sure that this is going to be his and he's going to take it with him no matter what. Roto? The one looks very badly hurt, and the other one has posted up, or Loop has posted up with the other one.
Yeah, I'm getting... I find these things frustrating. Alright, I'm gonna hit D with Chromatic Orb at level 2. 22 to hit.
Definitely hits. What kind of energy are we sending in it?
We're sending fire.
Okay, and you said it's C or A?
C.
That is a big flame. You see its hair catch fire and most of it burn away. The eyes are all blinking now, but its hair is much more fringed.
Alright, we're gonna go with the telekinetic shove just so I have. So I use my bonus action. DC 15 strength save, please.
It fails. 10 feet.
Alright, it's only 5 for this because it's a feat, but I push it back away from Bloop.
You do manage to push it away from Bloop.
I'm gonna move just a little bit further behind Bloop so I can be more supportive. I believe in you, Bloop.
You got
Kick
this,
her ass.
Bloop. All right.
And I believe in the you that believes in me.
And I believe that this D4 will decide who gets hit. Which, Luke, it aims its fist at you. Did you use Reckless Attack last time?
No.
I didn't think so. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Ugh. The bludgeoning portion is 13. Round that down, and as always, you see this electricity spark between you. There is this connection there that causes 8 points of damage. So 8 points of lightning damage. And
You know this that imagery of when a boxer is on his last legs and his fists are up, but he's profusely bleeding from every orifice. He's like, I get to do this whole time. That's essentially what Lucifer looks like right now.
It's just a flesh wound.
Luke, it hits you with a 26 for another flesh wound.
That absolutely hits.
I don't think it'll be 4 damage after you round it down, 8 rounded down to 4, and then you feel a spark of lightning for 2.
And it's just enough. You see that scene from Home Alone when he shocks that dude. You see like Lucifer's like skeleton and everything. It drops down.
I love that scene, by the way, because of the abject like shrieking that actor does when he's doing that. It makes me just like ugly belly laugh.
It is a wonderful, wonderful scene.
And Lucifer has gone down.
Luke goes down.
Ow! My friends! Why must all my friends around me insist on dying?
Loop. This thing is. I think this is the first miss that it has. It swings at you with an 11.
I deflect it. I'll just like bam.
You
just deflect its arm.
You deflect both of them. You go one side left. It swings the other way. You wax on, wax off.
Wax on, wax off.
Both of these things miss. Which is good because, honest, you are prone. It'll take half of your movement to get up, but you get to have a turn this time.
Yay!
You look over, the blonde-haired, stony guy is down on the ground.
Oh, you're referring to Lucifer. I'm like, blonde-haired stony guy? I'm like, blonde-haired stony guy? What?
The guy with the feather hair with the arm of stone. Rocky.
Rocky.
Honest, what would you like to do?
Honest, I think you're muted?
Yep.
Oh no, I'm zoning out. What's going on?
It is your turn.
Oh yes, this one is where he is.
I'll be back.
He here.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Honest can get up now, right? He not stuck on ground, no?
It takes half of your movement to get up, but you can get up, yes. So it'll take 15 feet of movement to stand up.
Honest, go here. He a little scared. He a little scared. So he closed his eyes and he puts his hands together like no. And then something happens. Honest accidentally caused big lights to happen at first level.
Color spray?
Color spray.
Are you?
I would like to make it aware that this is going to shock Honest because he doesn't remember that he can do magic.
Are you aiming at C?
He is honestly aiming
Yeah, give me
just in front of him.
I'm going to assume that you're going to aim here and not try to blind Roto.
Oh no, he's not blinding Roto. As funny as that would be, it would be horrible.
So basically you're aiming in this direction?
Yeah, unfortunately I believe Bloop gets caught in the crossfire.
Bloop, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Bloop can certainly try.
It is a 14.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Bloop, you and Picassa are each blinded.
Okay, at least we're both blinded. Okay, let's go.
Honest just looks up just like, ow. He just is looking at his hands. And then he goes like, you do good? And he snaps his fingers and points at Bloop, giving him bardic inspiration.
Bloop, you are both blinded and inspired in one fell swoop.
Ooh. Blinding inspiration.
I was so worried though for a second, and it still could happen. I don't want Honest to die immediately. One, I want to mess around with him more.
Terrible.
Because he has I like this character a lot so far. Two, I don't have a backup character.
Don't worry. There's as many character ideas as stars in the sky.
Because I don't have.
Loop, it's your turn. You are blind.
blind. Do I have? I do not have. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So it is my turn then? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we have C here, who's been freshly roasted, and who is blind along with me. All I see is an array of bright and shiny colors. Actually, can I be blinded? Hold on. I think I can. I might be able to be blinded. I think I just can't be poisoned.
You are potentially blinded by the light. Hold up.
Revved up like a deuce.
Red like a deuce. Let's see. I do have dark vision. Yeah, okay. I'm only resistant to acid and poison damage, and I have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, but I don't have anything against being blinded. Okay, yeah, I am blinded.
The good news is because she's blinded too, it'll be a flat roll.
It negates the.
Yeah, you have disadvantage, but so does she. So.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Just a flat roll.
Okay, so I will. You're like, there's a bunch of bright lights. She's obviously blinded me with some of her tricks, and
At
I'll
least
just
with
like
science.
yes, and I
Blinded him with science.
I will flail out in front of me with my like wacky, wavy, inflatable tube man arms, and awesome.
It hits.
Actually, 11 hits. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the 10 hit last time, so there we go. So, like, bam! I make contact, 9 force damage, and then feeling that, I'll be like, oh, okay, she's right there. I'll reel back and go for a second strike forward and hit a little bit more with more contact in it for another 8 force damage. And yeah, why not? I will burn another key point for Flurry of Blows. Because these things need to go down quick. So Flurry of Blows. Oh no! That one.
No!
That's another nat 1 to the counter.
No.
That's 2. That is 2 this session, Bloop. You have more than double in your negatives.
220s. I feel like something bad is in my near future. And then for my final Flurry of Blows, 18.
Connects.
For additional 7. And I'll make this attack with where is it? Stunning Strike. So with that, it also has to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 16.
It is not stunned.
Guys, I'm failing as your defensive line here. I'm sorry.
It has
You can do it,
amazing
Blue.
constitution as you hit it. Its body is rocked every hit, but it just takes the hits.
Yeah, I can't see it, so I'm not able to like make the correct angle and thrust with my judo chop to to shock its nervous system. I was like, there, I got a few good hits in. I think it should be stunned. And I'm just like still seeing colors in front of me.
Luke, can you make a death saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going bad for us, gang.
Oh no.
You inch closer to the inevitable.
Step away from Thanos. He's not your dad.
Luke, as you make that death saving throw, in the dark unconscious, the void between life and death, that part of you that still has any awareness sees a far, faint purple light. Deidre.
Look! Crap. Crap. You're not dying on me.
Bloop is just there like, don't worry, Deidre. I've got this one on the ropes. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Alright, and I cast Healing Word on Luke. You're not dying on me. 9.
Come back with 9 health, Luke. It snaps back. You look up at this monstrosity. You look up into the darkness that exists in that hole that you chopped off, straight up into its skull. There's stuff there, but it doesn't really look correct. And Lavender's got a bone.
Yep.
Deidre, next time, keep me down till you're done fighting these things. I'm far too hurting for this. Ugh.
Deidre, anything
Maybe I can
else?
push. I cast Eldritch Blast in its face.
With disadvantage because
Blast.
it's a distance spell and you're right next to it.
Yep.
But you do get 2 shots.
6. Oh,
Was it that one?
That's a
DM, put that on the
That's a double nat 1.
That is a double nat one. What the hell?
Yep.
Counts as
I
2.
don't know.
You attempt to position
8.
your hand. No, 8's not enough either. You fire 2 shots off wildly into the walls. You feel a sense of disappointment from your warlock patron in the hells as he watches that from afar.
I'm doing my best here.
Deidre, anything else? Does Lavender make an attack?
Yep. Lavender does make an attack.
Okay, roll a d20, add 5.
I don't like this.
Are you kidding me?
I'm going to count that as a nat 1 for you.
Are you kidding me?
DM, I think that you have made some sort of
That's
dark
impressive as hell. That's impressive as hell.
You've made some sort of dark pact with the dice gods against us, and I don't appreciate this, DM.
I do though, because
I'm doing
puts
great, you guys.
it puts the
I'm doing
story.
great over here.
It puts the story that much closer.
Round.
Yeah, you've got like what, 2 or 3 d20s on the board, but you are currently unconscious.
True.
Rodo, there.
Frodo, you go.
Is
Deidre
A
just
still up?
yes.
Still up.
Luke
A
didn't.
and
Luke
B
was
are still.
unconscious, and Deidre missed every strike she just tried to do.
Yep. Luke is going up and down like a
Wildly missed.
yo-yo.
And Lavender just stopped fighting and started biting the bone that he had again.
And just
All right, chromatic
Going
orb
on the bone.
against A. 19 to hit.
What kind of energy are we zapping into it?
Fire. 21 against fire.
You slam it against the back. Fire, its clothes, its skin, its hair hang in the air, burning for a moment before they fade to ash and it falls down.
All right, I'm gonna make my way over to Lucifer. There's not a whole lot I can do for him.
He's not unconscious. He's back up. He's just on the ground hurt now. Deidre did get him up.
You know what?
Deidre got him back up.
Okay, good. I missed that. Thank goodness. You know what? That's interesting. I'm gonna come up here.
get C with the RKO out of nowhere, Rodo.
So I haven't actually let web drop yet.
Not gonna do the web.
So,
Now get into the
bonus
web.
action, telekinetic push. I need a DC 15 strength save from C.
Okay. I want to look up something real quick.
Damn.
It doesn't require sight,
Come on, fail.
and it's
please.
not an attack roll. Okay.
Were you looking for A or were you looking for C? I feel like you're looking for A.
I was looking for the blinded condition specifics because she's blind.
Oh, but it's not an attack roll.
It's
I think
not
it
an
just
attack
is
roll,
the-
and this
it's the
doesn't
save.
require sight.
Nope.
Oh,
So-
wait, are you talking about something that C is doing?
To see if being blinded would give her disadvantage or not.
Ah, gotcha.
It
Don't
does.
think it does.
It does not, unfortunately, because it's not an attack roll against her.
No!
So she manages to save and prevents herself from being slammed into the web, but that's creative.
Well, I
Oh,
tried.
Butters.
All right, Bloop. You gotta kill her now.
And Bloop is still there.
You still kill.
Oh wait, for the color spray, did I need to make a save or anything at the end of my turn to see if I overcome it?
Ooh, that's
For
an
color
interesting
spray?
question.
I
Let's
forgot
see.
about that.
Until the end of your next, you have it until the end of Honest's turn.
That's a chunky dog.
Ow. Okay.
So she's still blind too, but so
Okay.
are you. So
Yep,
it's just going to
we're
be a
both
flat
still
roll and misses
mutually
again
blind.
with a 9.
Yes.
That's the first one, and Bloop, I think 23 will hit. It does manage to connect.
Yup, it hits.
After 3 swings and misses, though, 1, 2, 3, the fourth one connects for 15 points of bludgeoning damage and 5
That's
points of lightning damage. But if all of those blows would have hit, you can hear the whoosh of the air as it comes with each miss.
And that's the first bit of damage I've taken this combat.
That's good. Honest, you are on the ground hurt.
Honest, listen.
It's like a quarter of my health. but-
I thought Honest got up now. Honest up.
I know you're thematically sitting down.
Yes, Honest sit. Honest hands do weird thing. It goes lights. So, Honest going to just put out hand and see what happens.
Are you
And
casting
as
another?
he just, as he innocently just looks at his hand and slowly puts it out, he casts Shatter.
Oh,
I told you Plucky was back.
Right on C.
Oh, Plucky lives on.
When you say on C, do you mean like centered on C, like on
He
dead
just
on
points
it?
it directly at her.
Okay.
Yep, this is gonna hurt.
10,
Yep.
10 feet.
Since when did it get so big?
10 feet. Just 10 feet.
I was gonna say, well, how did Shatter get
Oh,
that
right,
big?
sorry.
pretty big.
Thought it was only 10 feet.
Radius.
It's super shatter.
It's
See,
super Shatter.
But you
Rodo's
don't have to hit Bloop, to be clear.
Rodo's materializing what I'm trying to hint at, which is, there's a way you don't have to center it on the creature. You can center it behind the creature.
Well, then let's just say he's a little bit off in his aiming.
Okay, so you're going to aim behind the creature and avoid hitting Bloop.
Yes, avoid hitting Bloop.
That's the wise choice.
All
it
right,
is.
so it is a con save of 14.
21. So it will take half damage.
Half damage still, but
All right, we've what's half damage of 11?
5, we round down.
5. Yeah.
Honest is just awestruck, and he just doesn't understand what happened.
And
Bloop.
it's
Wow.
thunder damage, if I remember right. If that
Yep.
means anything against these things.
Thunder, it's not immune to thunder. So, Bloop, you hear the big explosion behind, and you see the skin on this thing ripple and waves like it could come off of its body. And it's just standing there giving like this ripple flag effect right in front of you.
You look back at Honest, he's just looking at his hands just like, wow.
Bloop, you're no longer blinded. Congratulations, but neither is it.
That's how he gets his sight back, just a big explosion.
A big explosion.
Pretty
and
much.
That's
But-
the first thing he sees.
But the
is
first thing you see is the rippling skin.
skin ripple of this thing is just like, ugh.
Ugh.
It's trying to be me. Oh, okay, and it's down to me then, huh? Oh. Why does it have to be down to me, guys?
You can do this.
Because we believe in Bloop.
Oh, and Bloop believes in
Bulgar!
Bloop believes in the you that believes in him. And Bloop will sort of like, in like the kung fu fashion, put like his fist to his open palm, and then will focus his energies before he just unleashes one more rapid volley of punches on this thing. Does like the whole Luffy gum shotgun maneuver.
Yeah.
Or no, Gatling, not shotgun. Gatling.
God,
Okay.
once you get so far into it, you just stop hearing those names. It's been so long since I've heard
No.
like shotgun or like
No.
Gatling. It's wild.
That's
Okay,
three,
first one is-
Bloop. That's three. Three
Don't
nat ones.
remind me. Okay, the second one hits with a 15
It does.
for 11 points of force damage. And then I'll burn one more key point for Flurry of Blows.
It starts to get angry the same way the other two did.
No, that means it's starting. It's only like bloodied, I imagine. No, okay. 21 to hit
Connects.
for 10 force damage, and then 25 to hit
Yeah.
for 9 force damage, and I'm burning another key point to do a stunning blow with that, or a stunning strike. DC 16 con save from C.
Alright, can she make it? 22.
No.
It remains unstunned. Its
I
constitution
can't
is
stun
solid.
these things.
Its constitution
trying-
is solid.
I'm trying to keep this thing from downing one of you guys again.
Again?
Okay, and then you all see like the radiant light, like that vague glow from Bloop just like go out completely as his key has been expended. And he's just there, and he's looking like he's still holding strong, but he's looking like he's just winded.
Luke, you two are winded, and it is your turn. You are on
Luke
the ground.
Is going. Luke. So I'm prone, right? Is what you
Yes.
said?
Yeah, 15 feet of
Okay,
movement
so
to
I'm gonna
stand
spend
up.
half my movement, my 20 feet of movement to move. Then I'm going to hold on. I'm going to cast Jump on myself, and I'm going to jump my 30 feet and land on top of the creature, of the Picassa.
I'm gonna have her do a strength saving throw to see if you knock her down.
Are you trying to Chun-Li this girl?
I'm essentially just trying to lay her out.
You don't knock her down. She has the strength to maintain through the hit.
So she's just like kind of holding me in the air?
She's not holding you in the air, but as you connect to her, you see her body do the big wave thing, but then she regains her constitution and you guys are just kind of locked together on that square.
And then I'm like use my bonus action to cast Magic Stone at her.
Okay, is Magic Stone just a ranged spell?
Wait, I lied. I thought jump was an action, so that's why so jump was the bonus action. So never mind, I'm not gonna cast Magic Stone. I am, however, going to rage, and so instead, I guess it doesn't really matter. But instead of jumping on, okay, DM. Well, let me explain something. Okay.
What you got?
I thought jump was an action, right?
Okay.
So when I was going to originally, I thought it was a bonus action. So I was going to reckless attack when I jumped and attack as I was coming down. But I'm like, oh no, jump is a full action. I can't do that. So I'm gonna land on top of her. But little would you know, you guys, jump in fact is a bonus action.
Jump is a bonus action.
Can we rewind maybe like 2.2 seconds into Lucifer's turn, right? Into like mid-jump, and instead of landing on her, we're gonna press play and we're gonna go down a different timeline, okay? And in this
RKO out of nowhere.
He's going to recklessly attack and come down with the Sunblade. Oh, whoops, that first one is 15, the second one is, okay, so that's gonna be 21 to hit.
That hits. You're not raging though, right? Because you got up, your rage would have faded. So just to give you a heads up, you're not raging.
Oh damn! Okay. Then it was just that first 15. I did not know I wasn't raging anymore.
Yeah, the unconscious part would have taken away the rage. It takes the bonus action would have been jump. So you make this spectacular jump with the Sunblade ignited behind you, and you slam down on top of her. It still hits.
I'll take another attack and try to hit her again.
One attack leads to another.
For a 13 to hit.
Also connects.
And that's going to be 10 points of damage.
You start slicing off chunks of skin, and they start falling to the ground with like white oozing fluid. It's still alive though.
That was going to be it for my turn. Thank you, DM.
You're welcome. Deidre, what do you and Lavender want to do?
Oh no. Well, first of all,
Play catch with its corpse.
just take off a chunk of skin and throw it, see if Lavender will get it.
Is looking for still damage or is on his...
They're both
really bad?
Luke and Honest are each badly hurt.
This one not feel too good. Just coughs up blood.
Okay. Alright, Deidre casts... I cast Healing Word on Honest. Alright, you get 10. You get 10 Healing Word. You get...
And this feels strong. This one is strong.
Just hang in there for a little while longer, okay?
No punchy punchy.
No punchy punchy until
No punchy punchy.
it's necessary.
No pop pop pop.
Right, and I'm trying to get a good angle at this thing without hitting anybody.
If as long as it's not an area of effect spell, you'll be fine.
Yep, Eldritch Blast time.
This one will be a straight one because you're not so close to it.
Yep. Okay. Let's try this again. 16.
Connects.
And 4 force damage.
It lands. It doesn't knock it out, but it certainly lands.
Alright, Lavender. Get this new chew toy.
Okay. Lavender's movement speed is 40. Just to give you a heads up, I think that's more than enough room to connect to it, but
All right, Lavender.
33.
Pick balls.
It's 33.
all right.
Alright, time to roll.
Roll the d20.
Oh, for the love of he misses.
7 will
Lavender!
miss. Lavender cannot bite today.
Lavender's just
Lavender has
hoping that I
not
drop
rolled.
another jaw for them.
You know,
Lavender
there.
has not rolled above a 2.
Nope.
Roto.
Oh wait, no. Lavender rolled a 4 that time.
Alright, Rose, you're up.
Roto, one of these things remains.
I see it. I see it.
And Rhoda's
It is
like,
C, yes.
I don't like it. Ah, funny DM.
Ah.
Yeah, let's how hurt does it look? Like it's done that. Does it look like it's ready to go or no?
Badly. Chunks of skin are off. This one's jaw is still intact, but its hair is on fire. There's burn marks. There's
Chromatic orb at
necrotic
level
damage.
1. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
All right, that's fire damage again. 6 points of fire damage.
That's not enough. 3 twos.
All right,
3
telekinetic
twos.
push again. Let's see that strength.
It is pretty strong. Let's see how she does.
Fail.
There we go.
Fail.
It fails. So you smack.
She's in the web.
You smack her into the web. You can see there are erratic movements from her body as she's just like trying to tear out of it right away. And it takes
Well, she can try what she wants on her turn.
it takes a full action to get out of it, right?
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else on your turn you want to do?
No, that's it.
She will use her turn to try to rip out of it. Which she does, but it takes her action to do so. And she just, as she does, she just goes right back to the spot she was at, arms flailing at everybody like she wants to still fight.
But hey, that did take a turn away from her.
It
so
did.
You know what?
It was a very well spent telekinetic push. Honest.
Honest, yes.
What would you like to do?
Honest was told no ba ba ba. What if go? And he pulls out his bow, and he just rapid fires 2 shots.
Okay.
Actually, he steps to the side a bit first.
That's if it's an attack roll, you're not going to hit your friends. If it's an area of an effect spell, you have to take caution.
Alright, well, it is just a normal attack roll. The first one, I believe, hits with an 18.
That will hit.
Yeah.
The second one will also hit with the exact same number.
All right, roll
Let's hope
damage.
the damage is consistent,
Let's
too.
roll the damage
First one
twice.
does 2 damage. Second one does 1 damage.
It's got 2 arrows in it, but it is not. Surprisingly, it could go down at any moment, but you guys have yet to take it out.
This thing is like probably what at like 1 or 2 HP, isn't it?
Bloop, would you like to see where it's at HP wise?
Bloop would love to see where it's at HP wise.
Why you mock on this? This one tries very hard to use brain power to speak, yet you mock him. You mock his speak at patter.
Yes.
Alright, well, Bloop would like to lean forward with a nice big punch right in its nasty, flabby face.
Yes. Yes.
God, I hope this takes this thing down. Oh my god. Okay, well, it wasn't a nat 1.
10 hits. Nat 1 won't
And
hit because
10
it's
does
nat
hit.
1, but 10 hits.
My god, what's wrong collectively with our dice today? Not the DMs, because the DM is rolling fantastic.
Yeah, the DM's dice are on point, baby.
I think I do need to change mine.
8 force damage as I just like shotgun punch it right in the gut.
What does it look like when you shotgun punch it out of existence?
So Honest just hit it with these 2 arrows, right? And I imagine that the arrows like kind of like stun it back and provide like the best opening right into this thing's solar plexus. If it even has a solar plexus.
Yeah.
It's solar plexus adjacent appendage area, and he just like reels back, squares up. He like his like pseudopod legs just like brush against the dirt and raise up like furrows of dirt in the air, and he just like releases like a shotgun full on punch right through this thing, and it goes into its main force of its body and through it, punching a hole straight through this thing.
As the last one hits the ground, you all look at each other.
Luke just
Hello.
drops and passes out and starts sleeping.
Are there any more noises coming down that hallway?
Make a perception check.
Can I make one too?
Of course.
Lucifer just pulls a Luffy, and at the end of the battle, he's like, "Yeah!"
Knew exactly
Passes out.
what, like,
14.
Of course.
yes.
18.
I got a
Deidre,
nat 1.
that's good. That goes on the counter. Oh, I didn't change the counter over from Plucky, so it'll still say Plucky.
Realizing that earlier, I just didn't say anything.
That's fine. I'll
I
I'll
did
fix
get
it
a
later.
19 as I started to fall asleep, though.
Deidre and Luke, you do hear other noises softly rustling from further on in the cave. In the asteroid.
I can't do anymore, you
Oh,
guys.
you're
I
kidding
can't
me.
do anymore.
No.
Rhoda,
Honest just kind of walks over to you and just pokes you, just like, "You okay? 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 Okay.
Can
Okay.
you help me bring Lucifer back to the Spelljammer?
I
Okay.
can walk. I'm not a bloody child. Just
Okay.
get back.
Give me 10 minutes and I'll get a invisible stretcher for him.
Okay.
Bloop is gonna do the silly thing. Bloop is gonna like run forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30.
Okay.
He's gonna run to about here, and hearing what the others are saying, he's gonna look down these passages here to see if he can determine if there are more of those abomination creature ladies, or if it's something else.
make a perception check.
Oh, jeez.
I will, and it will be the best perception check that you've ever seen. Oh, come on! I mean, it's a 19, it's a 27.
There are some strange noises coming from down that way. The way that you're lined up, you don't see anything off to the left. There is a split passage here and here, and you're really only catching about here on that end.
Okay.
There are some strange noises ahead.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
Who you gonna call?
Sneaky Bloop. Bloop is gonna, from here, Bloop is going to sneak.
Can you roll
and
a
try
sneak
to
check?
survey. I can attempt to roll a stealth check, sure. Ah!
Bloop, you make that turn, and your eyes connect with another one that's just kind of shuffling her feet in place.
No! 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 No!
Do you approach it?
No.
Thank you.
Bloop is just gonna, like, I don't know if it sees me. Bloop doesn't know if it
It's
sees
looking
him or
at
not.
it's looking at you after that stealth check. After your
Oh,
magnificent
frick.
7 stealth check, it's looking at you. But it hasn't moved yet, but it is shuffling and looking at you.
Bloop will just look at it, wave a pseudopod arm, and just like kind of mimic its shuffling. And
Make a performance
back.
check. Make a performance check.
Oh no. 12.
You don't look altogether like her. It's very awkward motions they have, very exaggerated leg steps and bowing legs, and arms just go up and bend a little bit too far back.
Oh.
Do you guys do anything or examine the bodies at all that you have?
Oh, I will with the one near me.
I'll investigate the other one. I'll come down here
Honest-
and investigate.
Honest
Thanks.
will pick up a piece and try to eat it.
Delicious.
Bloop will sort of like weirdly, awkwardly like stumble back, and he's like, there's more. We probably shouldn't go that way right now. We should go back and recover.
Yeah.
There's more.
Honest just looks over at
Great.
Deirdre. Horns. I learned if you eat, you get magic hand powers.
No, don't eat that.
This one eat now. Ah.
Roto,
And he goes like eat it.
can you make an investigation and or an arcana check? And anybody else examining a body, please do the same thing.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Investigation or Arcana?
24 investigation, and you said and or Arcana's only 7. 24 investigation.
I have +0 for both,
Oh.
so let's see how this
14.
goes. 9.
Roto, you being the magical expert, you start examining the body, it seems put together in some ways. Like somebody stitched parts of it and adjusted the arms and the leg. Like there's a lot of mechanical care that went into creating whatever this was. And it seems like it could be magical, but you can't quite put your finger on what specifically, magic-wise, would do this.
All right.
I eat now. Ow. And he puts it in his mouth.
I would imagine that it tastes foul at best. Okay, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. 15.
Yay, you can get it down. Doesn't taste good, but you can get it down.
It tastes like dirty.
You just see like this
dishwater.
look on his face, just like he ate something sour, and he's just going. Who wants to try? It's so delicious. This one really enjoyed. It's so nice. Like you got nom nom.
I wonder if that's a good place to remind you guys that you're running short on rations.
I don't even think. I think he's just been eating bugs. I don't even think I have rations.
Bloop has 2 days worth of rations left.
Yeah, our ration supply is running dangerously low.
Yeah. But yeah, Bloop will definitely keep an eye out while the others are investigating, just to make sure that they're not going to get surprised by any more of those things.
Honest just walks over to Roto, takes one of the eyes out of the body, and hands it to him. Nom nom nom.
Absolutely not. Put that foul
Why?
thing away.
Why?
This is a cobbled together dead corpse.
This one already ate part of one.
And I hope you don't die.
Spit it out. Spit it out right now. What do you have in your mouth? Spit it out.
Honest just like gently puts the eye that he just grabbed in your beard and just walks away. Not saying a word.
Deidre, you look down and you see Lavender still has the jaw of this thing. Its paws
I'm
are
gonna
on
use
top.
Mage Hand, not my real hand, but Mage Hand to remove the eye, and then to kind of comb through my beard and remove any gunk or gook that might have been left behind.
Make another Arcana check as you do that.
Lavender, maybe you shouldn't be chewing that.
Dirty 20.
You start examining the fluid and looking at the eye, and you realize these things are flesh golems.
Oh.
This means very bad things. These things are gross abominations. We really want to save this girl, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're delighted. The whole reason I here.
all right. Deidre,
Yeah, I'm on it. Lavender, please give me that jaw.
He
Dear God.
does not roll a persuasion check.
Please give me that jaw.
Roll a persuasion check if you're trying to get him to take it away.
Please, Lavender, just put it down.
Nope. He
Lavender,
slides
please.
he slides it away
Can
from you.
Honest just kind of
kill on sight from now on. Kill on
Can
sight
Honest
from
just
far
kinda-
away, right? We all agree on this? Okay, good.
Lavender, please.
Can Honest just kind of
roll-
try to pull it out of Lavender's mouth?
Make a sleight of hand check if you're trying to do it nonchalantly.
No, he's just straight up walking up and doing it.
Good luck.
Deidre,
What would I roll for that?
Okay, roll another persuasion.
do me two favors. First, Deidre, roll a
Yeah.
d20, and then we'll see if you need a persuasion check.
Lavender, please just give it here.
Or if we need to pull Lavender off of Honest.
7.
Honest, you grab the bone and take it from him. He is not happy as you do.
Mine is mine. And he's like beating his chest. Mine.
Deidre, you hear in your head, "Can I bite the cat?"
No, you may not bite the cat.
Well, we're kitty cat. I
She-
like kitty cats.
She was saying this in her head.
Oh, okay.
No, Lavender, you may not bite the cat.
I got that bone fair and square of my own accord, and he
It's a-
took it.
It's a flesh golem.
It's a dead body.
I've bitten worse.
Can I pet dog now?
Oh, not a point of pride.
Lavender,
Can
no-
Honest pet the puppy?
It's best not to pet the puppy.
Why?
Because he's not in a good mood.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
And Honest just puts the bone in his back, or he just kind of puts it in his quiver.
Lavender very sullenly turns away and is just like, no. He looks at Bloop.
Me. What? Yes, little Lavender.
Lavender hits the ground twice in front of the dead body.
Oh, I don't think it didn't have inside.
Lucifer's gonna cut off the jaw to one of the closest other little flesh golems and like throw it back towards Lavender's way and just be like, "Oh, I gotta shut up.
Lavender will happily accept
I'm
it.
trying to see."
Honest pupils just die, like they go all thin and his ears just pop up and he looks at it like, what?
As Bloop is saying, like, "Oh, it doesn't have insides and it's all weird and lumpy and you probably shouldn't." Oh, okay.
Okay.
Honest, he is actively trying to
Lucifer,
avoid you from
Rhoda,
getting it.
please. But we should probably return to the space jammer and maybe
I think we
rest up a
should.
bit.
But Middlebird no have pretty lady. Unless you
well,
brought pretty lady with you. Did your space bird bring pretty lady?
No, we came here to save the pretty lady, honest, but I think that we all could do with a rest before we save her, or I don't think anyone will be saving her. There's
Yeah.
4 of those things down those tunnels anyways.
Honest no understand how he not see that. He been here for so long. Maybe he did see and no remember.
I don't know, but if we do intend to fight them and not sneak past them, we could all do with the rest.
I
Honest
couldn't agree more.
strong, but 2 fight and he down.
Well,
We need a rest.
Yes, I agree. We should rest. Bloop did see one back there, and it did see Bloop, but it didn't seem to attack. It just looked at me funny, and I sort of try to act like it's sneaking away, and it hasn't followed us so far. So,
Which is good.
I think they only get aggressive if we act aggressive towards them. So, if after we rest, I think we can try to sneak past them, but we should be ready if they do get aggressive towards us after we rest and get our energy and strength back.
I'm with Bloop on this one.
You guys just see Lucifer like hitting his head against the floor to drag himself closer to the over towards the Spelljammer.
Before going to the Spelljammer, he just kind of tugs on Deirdre's clothes and just like, is Space Bird warm?
Yes.
Space Bird warm, and he just darts off.
Dude, does everybody go back to the Spelljammer?
Yep.
Yeah, Bloop is following after Lucifer, making sure he doesn't like fall over unconscious at least.
Roto, do you take any
Roto
pieces?
is... Oh, I take absolutely nothing from these things. I am going to be the last person in the line.
All right, you all climb up. You open the valve on the hatch, pull it up, and descend down the ladder.
Oh God, we're home.
Home sweet home.
Bloop will just find like a large enough like receptacle to just like sort of wiggle into and then just like go completely liquid.
As you all go liquid, you guys start to feel gentle shakes every so often.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
No. Tell me we're not in like the belly of a giant space worm, like Star Wars style.
What do I have? What do I have?
Honest is just gonna kind of curl up by the little window portal thing and sleep there.
By a porthole?
The front window, basically. The portal that looks out.
Yep.
Which is, if nobody's activating the ship, it's just like a blank slate.
Can I... frick. How much rocking is the ship doing?
Right now, it's every 5 minutes or so, there's like a very gentle quiver.
Does it seem localized to one spot, or does it seem to shake the whole ship?
It seems random, but it seems to just, when it hits, it shakes the whole ship. But sometimes it starts at the side and ripples through. Sometimes it's the front and ripples through.
Oh, frick, my friends. I am so worried that that thing followed us.
I hope not.
Your
What do I
space
do?
bark big.
I truly hope we won't follow.
So what are we
We'll go about tomorrow.
Wait, what weird ladies?
Huh?
What are they?
I don't know.
They are constructs made out of flesh. Weird necromantic revenants.
Necromancy. And he just pulls out the bone and looks at it. Necromancy.
Honest brought the bone.
How-
Honest and Lavender each brought bones inside.
How get rid of? No like necromancy.
We kill it like we kill anything else.
Mhm.
We should get rid of
honest-
those bones. And we should.
Honest,
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Honest just kind of sets it down. Just kind of wherever he sees.
Are you trying to put it in the navigation?
Yeah.
It doesn't adjust to anything. The bone is not a tracking mechanism.
Oh. Well, Honest doesn't know that, but oh.
The notable things. The entrance that you flew into has sealed behind you. It looks like solid rock. So there's no place to fly out of. And as the ship gently rocks you back and forth with its subtle motions as the ground slowly quakes back and forth, it rocks you to sleep through the night, and we'll wake up tomorrow with the next session a week from now and see how we proceed.
Yes.
Thank you, DM.
I'm super,
All
right.
I'm super
Awesome.
excited you
Awesome
guys
night to
chose
down for the first
the
time.
locket.
Have a good night, Roto.
Good night, Roto.
I gotta run away.
So glad I didn't die. Peace, guys.
Hey,
I'm also so
Everyone
glad that nobody died.
I'm glad nobody
honestly,
died.
same.
I am very glad none of you died. Yet.
Yet. That okay.
That
Honestly,
is the big word, yet.
you guys could have died today,
But we didn't.
but you guys didn't.